Fortunate, didn't play to put it there like Steve suggested. He played to put it on near the black or on the side cushion. Ronnie's played 2 or 3 great safety shots on the trot, but this may be quite an easy escape because he can clip the red onto the green and play the white back up towards the black spot area. As long as he doesn't knock the green in, that's the only thing that can go wrong. And I haven't seen him going off, Steve. That'll be in his mind.
Yeah, he has an alternative safety shot, putting the red on one side cushion and the cue ball on the other side cushion. Sometimes they're easier options.
But if he does clip it onto the green, he can't fail to get the snooker. But it is a little bit dangerous. Took your choice, Steve, because the plant must have been on. The only problem with that, if you don't get the snooker, you're asking for trouble, but it appears to have played it very nicely indeed. Well, obviously, we can't tell from here that he can see this red. And that's gone okay, because I don't think he can get to the right-hand side of the brown with enough side.
Well, good parts for Ronnie O'Sullivan. The bad part, the blue's gone safe. Makes the clearance in one visit more difficult. Of course, Ronnie O'Sullivan would be clearing to draw. Oh, that's different. And all of a sudden,
foul.
From having won the frame after potting that pink,
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
effectively won the frame, certainly in his mind. All of a sudden,
there's 3 things Ronnie can do here, isn't he? He can play to pot the pink as a free ball, play it slow enough to still snooker him, have it played from there, or replace. What would you do?
Could get the blue out and play behind the black.
It's far too advanced, Steve. Surely he's only pot the pink or put him back.
Well, he's got to try and clear up as well. He's got to try and force the pace here and...
blue ball.
1 each. The Nugget has come out of retirement and called a shot right. Phone the police. Well, Selby's played 3 very careless shots in this frame. And it's unlike Mark because he's usually very meticulous in his safety exchanges. I mentioned this afternoon it was yourself in the 80s who was the best all-round player. Then it was John Higgins, but Selby is very close to being that.
Fantastic match player. Up against it all of a sudden here. Ronnie O'Sullivan needs, at the moment, red with brown. Blue goes into open play. Red with brown.
Is it time to push the boat out? I think it probably is. He can play on and off the cushion for the brown in the corner. He can run through and play for either blue, pink or black as well. Which way will he play? I think he has to take the pot on. I think it's time to have a go. Wow, is this fluked? Has he fluked it? Has he fluked it? Well, you can't believe it, can you? Mark Selby's just looked up at the commentary box as if to say, how on earth can that happen? I think it's you who's talked about the snooker gods in the studio the other day, and because Mark's kind of played a couple of bad shots, it's amazing that they don't forget.
5.
Well, overscrewed that, but being left-handed as well. Needs a good strike on this, though.
7.
Well, this fluke, very rarely do you see a fluke go. You see it go along the top cushion, as we saw with John Higgins' fluke black against Ding Junhui earlier on, but to cling to the cushion against the nap as well, that's very, very unusual. This will be a body blow.
10.
Well, when Mark Selby initially took on that speculative
14.
cut into the corner pocket, the last thing really on his mind was the possibility of going anywhere near the middle, but he mishit it so badly, pretty thick I think, that the cue ball careered into that middle pocket.
Yeah, but it was the way he missed the snooker and left the free ball as well. For somebody of Mark's class,
19.
that's just unheard of. I mean, he's too good a player, and that just shows you what nerves can do for you. He made a break of 41 earlier on in this frame and looked to be in control. Played one bad positional shot.
25.
But it's been the fluke from O'Sullivan. That is now winning the opening frame. It was a very, very scrappy affair. Each player had plenty of chances. Selby should have won it, as he should have won the frame 8 this afternoon.